Yo, what's going on, people? My name is Chan. I'm the man and voice. Welcome to another video. Let's get straight into it. Like, comment, subscribe, and turn on notification bells. Oh, you know what? I'm starting to like my theme music. I'm not saying I didn't like my theme music before, but I'm really starting to kind of like my theme music, man. Just the beginning, just the beginning. I be getting my little, little move and groove on. So what's going on to this for this stream? You know what? It's been a crazy 48 hours. In the UK, across the seas. Crazy 48 hours. Shout out to everyone that was on the stream last night. It's been crazy. And there's been a lot of stuff going on. First of all, I just want to start off by saying once again, um, condolences to the families of Sina and the families of Lateef. Unfortunately, they lost their life in tragedy in Nigeria alongside Anthony Joshua, who survived. But the last 48 hours have been really crazy, really mad. And yeah, like I just think it's an opportunity to have some conversation. So guys, I don't know if you guys don't know, well, you're not gonna know, but we got a stream going on tomorrow. That's gonna be the end of year wrap up. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? Let me quickly pull it up. So that's gonna be the end of year wrap up. And that's gonna be my wrap up. Like I've done things for other people as well, but that's actually gonna be my wrap up. So where I'm gonna be so a few things. So let me just let's go to my channel. Let's go to my channel for a second. Let's pop that. Let's go to my channel for for 1 second. Let's go to my channel and pull that up like so. This is my channel. Cool. So this is my channel. My name is China the Man the Voice. Y'all see it there. Y'all know what time it is. Y'all see what's going on right now. You see what's going on right now. So that's my channel. Wait, why is it doing it that for? Voila, there we go. That's what I was looking for. So let's get straight into it. Let's just get that out of here. So this is my channel. So tomorrow we got let's look at the videos. Guys, subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already. This is my channel. My name is China the Mandom's Voice. You can see some of the videos that we've dropped recently. And you can also see the live. So tomorrow we got a live tomorrow. And if I just want to pull this up on the screen. I know you're loving the artwork, man. So this is our live tomorrow. So this is gonna be a live tomorrow. That's gonna be what's going on. So we're gonna be going through a lot of this stuff. This is 2025 New Year's Eve wrap-up live call-in show. So let me just read what it says. So what a year 2025 has been, full of highs, lows, and lots of surprises. It wasn't about music, fashion, or film this year. 2025 was all about content creators. So join My Name is China, who is me, on New Year's Eve as we count down to 2026 by counting down the last 12 months and the topics move the culture, good or bad. That's what we're going to be doing tomorrow. You can see some of the images there. We're going to be talking about way more than what you can currently see on the screen. Trust me. We're going to be talking about way more than what you can currently see on the screen, but I think this should give you an indication to some of the topics that are going to be going over there. Let's see who we can see. Oh, we see Bouncer. Big up Bouncer over there. Of course, we've got Spray there. We got Chronic there. Who's that in the corner? Margs. We got Margs there. Oh, Elaine the Pain and her 6'6" man who no one's seen since the day she said she will bust man's brain open. Shout out to Justo. We got Justo over there. We got Annie down there. We got Ginger Jay. And this is why we're gonna be speaking about this, because I see Bouncer wanted to do another video about Ginger Jay, and I'm confused. I'm like, why are we still talking about Jay? Big up, but why are we still talking about Jay? And that's what I'm saying. The last 48 hours, everyone's gone mad. So we got Ginger Jay over there. We got Victoria Everest. Now this one, like everyone made a big deal about Ginger Jay, and then we just showed the hypocrisy between it, because straight after, look at what we had here. Victoria Everest. All right, cool. We got ZZ 8-Ball Mills. So we got ZZ 8-Ball Mills over there, and she's in front protecting who gets. Yeah, so you can see what's going on right now. You can see what's going on right now. We got Shireen Green over there. Just slightly out of shot there. We got Shireen Green. Let me put that down there. Who's that? Miss Our Fabulous AMB. AMB. Where's Chip at? Actually, it would be too easy. It's just like AMB's been on everyone. And Kidavelli in the corner right there. Oh, and who's that? Oh, figures from Deborah. The trans as well. So that's going to get interesting tomorrow. So this is the stream tomorrow. Make sure you turn on notification and you know what's going on tomorrow. And we obviously got Clue over there. So that's me just kind of breaking down You get me? You know what, Sensi? I'm gonna rehash it, bro. You know how mad it was? I was gonna rehash it, but the fact that Bouncer's done a video about it, and what he's done a breakdown, a little breakdown, but he's put the rest on members only, so you got to pay for that to see it. But the Ginger J topic has got to be rehashed, guys. We're gonna be doing a reunion for Back Chat, yeah. Just so you know, we're gonna be filming a reunion for Back Chat, and trust me, when it comes up, I'm bringing it all. It's all coming out. Everything's coming out. So we're gonna talk about it again. And trust me, we got a reunion coming for Back Chat, and everything is coming out. Everything. So anything that you're seeing that we've been speaking about in this video, trust me, when it comes to the reunion, man's not playing no games, bro. Man said, "I beg you represent, bro." I've been representing. I promise you this. I got smoke. I got real smoke on the reunion. Do you get me? We're going super viral. We're going super viral for the Back Chat reunion, car. It's been almost 5 months, but you people still want to be talking about Ginger J for 5 months. But we had Victoria Everest that lied about putting a man into prison for grape. We had her on camera. Lying about setting up a man up for grape. But you guys are still onto my man. You had for months they was talking about Ginger J. For months, yeah. For months you're talking about Ginger J, but look what's next to us. Look, then they called out Shireen. They said she slept with she was on the Eastern Hall of Northwest after she just got married on TikTok. Madness. Do you get me? We got this one here calling out. Listen, I always represent. We got this one here, Elaine the Pain, doing the most, calling out man left, right, and center with a 6'6" man no one's seen ever. Cool. What we got over here? We got Miss Our Fabulous that said she'll put a D in a child's mouth on TikTok and grape a child. Yeah, but what? We still want to be talking about Ginger J. Look at what we had. Graping a child. Set up a man for grape on camera. But we still want to be talking about Ginger. Oh, hey, Ginger Jesus. Hey, I was cooking. Hey, my doggy. Hey, big up Jay, man. Happy birthday as well. Look, Ginger just celebrated his birthday. And I just want to say, bro, look, it's been a mad 5 months, I think. I think it's been a mad 5 months. You went through a lot. I'll be honest, you crashed the hell out, bro. You crashed out. I'm not going to play around, bro. You crashed the hell out. Do you get me? But what they tried to do to you since then, it wasn't balanced, man. And then I saw what they tried to do with you. And then when it came to the women, after that, it's been non-stop women crashing out, and the energy has not been the same. Man, they said the only reason that Victoria Everest got away with it is because the man them are not united. They said, oh, the women were united against Ginger J. That's what it comes down to. So man them, you know what it lets me know? I saw men calling out Ginger J. Margs, hold on a second. Margs dropped him as well. Don't forget, there's Margs in the corner. Margs dropped him, yeah? So man them called out J. Man them called out J publicly. But when it came down to women to simply do the same, they couldn't do it. So you know what that taught us? Man, then we got to look after for each other. Do you get me? We got to protect each other. So when I said to Ginger J, oh, you know what? You're on your own. Let me just reiterate that. I meant you're on your own with a black hair comment, because he knows I didn't agree with that, yeah? But there's no way my brother is on his own when it comes to the social media. That's why you'll see me riding hard for Jay. Do you get me? Like, because you can't get him out of here. Like, you can't get me out of here. Like, Ginger J is way more. You guys are. Anyway, everyone go to his page. Go check out the G Zone and tell me if Ginger J is not doing better than he was 6 months ago. You go look at what the things he's doing now and tell me if he's not in a better position. But that's all I'm gonna say. Do you get me? Yeah. Big up Jay. Do you get me, bro? Just keep going. Keep your head up, bro. I know how it is in social media, mental health, bro. I'm gonna keep it honest with you, bro. I was worried about your mental health for a long time. I was worried about you, man. I was very, very worried about you. They came for you. They came for your mother, for your girl. They came for your brother. What has Vernon Francois got to do with this? A highly coveted celebrity hairstylist. Lupita, Beyonce. But yet you want to be tagging his brother. What has his brother got to do with this? You guys were horrible. You wanted my guy to take his life, but because he didn't and he started shining, now everyone's mad. You told him to go get accountability. He went to go get accountability, then you got mad at him. Everything he did, you got mad. But the only thing you got mad at is that he didn't die. The only thing you got mad at is that Ginger J did not die. He did not die. He's thriving. Ginger J's got more subscribers than me now. When he started Back Chat, he had less than 500. He's got more followers on Instagram than me, more than TikTok, more than YouTube. And why do I say this? I say this because when you think you're about to get rid of a man, you're not. All you did is let the whole world see how we treat each other. So the man them have seen it. So now the man them are standing up. So all you people, especially women that thought you could get out Ginger J, every woman that came for him or me, go look at what's happened to them now. God does not like ugly. God does not like ugly. And some of you people are ugly in your hearts. Ugly. And because of that, you will not get what you think you will get. Do you understand? Anyway, I digress. I just had, sorry, Jay. I wasn't trying to make this about you. The stream's not about you, bro. I don't want to keep having your face, or, you know what I mean? But it's not about you, bro. But it had to be about you, get me? But it's not about you, bro. But it had to be about you, because without you, you know what I mean? But it's not about you. So I don't even want to make the focus. I'm just saying, like, obviously, you know what I mean? The energy has been the same. And I've seen Bounce, and I F-ed Bounce. Bounce was my guy. But when I've seen him put out this thing of Ginger, I was like, okay, cool. Let's see what he's saying, innit? Let's see what Bounce is saying, okay? Because, you know, Ginger's my guy too. So I'm about keeping it fair. So let's play what Bounce got to say. Guys, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, turn notification bells. If you want to support the channel with a super chat, you can. Make sure you have the video and go and give Ginger J a follow, man. Like, if you support me and you figure out the things I'm saying, then go and follow Ginger J.
So we're going to do some recaps of what's happened in 2025, guys. And this one here, we're going to start it off with Ginger J, because Ginger J wasn't internet ready. It wasn't. So in 24 hours, you got 24 hours. In 24 hours, I'm going to do a deep dive. I'm going to do a deep dive evergreen, one of them contents that I done yesterday about Buck Fiddy. In 24 hours, I'm going to give a full deep dive of what happened with Ginger J. I'm going to play it now. And the reaction from the public. What reaction? What?
Look, Jay says it. Look, the man them and the Gallum united. Bro, man them and the United. The man them and the Gallum united against him, only for people to be doubling back now. Only for people to be doubling back. But in the energy, in the real life, I promise you, the energy is not the same. All these guys want to take pictures with Jay. All these guys want. I've been with Jay at the award show. They love him. Don't listen to social media. I was at the Charles Gordon Awards with Ginger J. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Non-stop pictures, non-stop videos. And the other side, man, were trying to send little digs, but they couldn't say nothing to us. We was good. Full table. Go look at us with all the win. Like, they want to lie to you on social media and make you think that Ginger J's suffering, crying in some little hole somewhere. Don't you ever... This is what I'm saying. Social media lies to you guys, man. I don't lie to you. Social media lies.
The people then were saying this one, Penge, this, that, all of that. In 24 hours. So I would say 3 p.m. tomorrow, get ready, because you're about to get a premiere, and get your popcorn out.
Raw, man said get your popcorn out. It's out now, just so you know it's out, but it's out on private. And I'm going to say something. It is all men's fault. It is. The reason why things like Ginger J and Elaine the Pain and ZZ, all these things are men's fault, because we sit by while we have these women chatting rubbish, because we feel as if, oh, they're women. No more. This is how we got to the point of where women have gotten out of control, because the man them keep chilling. The man them keep saying, oh, she's a girl. I don't give a damn. If you're a girl or woman, act like a lady, act like a woman, I will treat you like one. Do you get me? I will always act in your feminine. Stay there. And we will notice a woman. We know what a woman smells like and moves like and carries herself like. When you start moving like man them, we don't have them feelings of, oh, you know what, she's a girl. I'm like, nah, cook her. We're not going to put our hands on you, but trust me, you're not going to take away my words. You're not going to take, look, this is internet ready. When they talk about internet ready, this is internet ready. You are not going to take away my words. I've never put my hands on a woman. I never will. Unless I had to get myself a scenario where my life was in danger. And even then, it will be a simple strike to get myself out of the situation. So, yeah, just understand what's going on right now. You're not going to stop me from speaking and talking about the things up. Never. Did you pay for this? You don't pay for this. Well, some of you do. Big up the people that do. Yeah, no. I need you guys. But the rest of you people, no, you don't. You just be talking. And if you're talking ain't gonna pay the bills, man.
And I want to be putting a lot of like both sides. One person said that, next person said that, this person said that. Who was in the right? Can you hear? Let me know in the comments what you lot obviously your opinions are. Let's keep it respectful, because this subject is mad. But we're gonna get into it. We're gonna get into the bit where everything turned left. And I've took a lot of bits out because I want to do a deep dive tomorrow. So it might be an hour, it might be 45 minutes, it might be an hour and a half, it might be 2 hours. I'm going to do this today, by the way. So
Ginge, that's looking like 2 hours, Ginge. I can't lie. I looked at it, but I also got like a 2 hour member special only for you. I don't know what's on there, my guy. I don't know what's on there, but it's a good 2 hours Ginger J special. Ginger Jesus. Hey, Ginger, you got me saying Ginger Jesus now. And Mythica, no one thinks Ginger J is suffering, but we ain't gonna lie, he was out of order. No one is saying he was out of order. Like, this is the thing. But this has been 5 months. How much more do you want? What do you want? Do you want a man to dead himself? What do you want? A man was on an entertainment show that is highly edited, okay? That 90% of the women, 90% of the people that film Batchat are women. I want you to understand something. I want you to understand the women film Batchat. The women edit Batchat. The women do the confessionals. At any given point, any one of these women could have said, you know what? This is too toxic. We don't want to bring it out. We want to protect women. We don't want to hurt black women. But they said, no. This is excellent content. This is free publicity. And guess what? That Ginger J episode is on it did over 300,000 in a week. Like, bro, go look at that everywhere. That just ching, ching, ching. Then the new season just bankrolled off Ginger J. Ginger J gave, I'm not saying, but the reach that show had worldwide, it never had the reach before that. It never had the reach before that. Don't ever, Batchat is an entertainment show. Listen, and this is the problem. No one wants him to dead himself, but you're acting like what he did was okay. Batchat is, but what do you mean? What did he do? This is why I don't date black women. Have you watched the show? You haven't watched the show. For 40 minutes, he spoke about his upbringing. He spoke about what he's been through. He spoke about the specific black women I dated at the time. Specific. He didn't say all black women. He said specific black. It must have been the specific black women I dated at the time. Okay? So he's made it specific. All right, cool. When Majesty said that she dated white men, everyone started saying, oh, what's it like? Everyone started clapping. They tried to ask me that question, and I simply said, I don't like this question, because no matter how you answer this question is set up to designed to trip up the man them. Do you get me? Because at no point is a black woman going to listen to why another race of woman is better than her. So it's just a simple question that you do not answer. Ginger J was a guest on the show. He wasn't aware of like me. I do Batchat all the time. I know what they're trying to do. They tried it with me, didn't work. They tried it with King Richard, didn't work. Ginger J was a guest and he was not internet ready. Ginger J was not internet ready. Cardo brought him on the show, but I didn't know he was going to be on the show. If I brought Ginger J on the show, I would have briefed him and said to him, listen, my bro, they record everything in here. Behind the scenes, they record everything. I would have briefed him, but I didn't brief him. We had him on the show. Cool. So when he first gets up, I immediately get up. Yeah? I immediately get up. But you don't see production telling me trying to sit back down, do you? I regret sitting back down. And then when they had enough, they told me, right, trying to get back up. There's one rule on Batchat for you people that don't know. Batchat has got one rule. Do not put your hands on anybody. Do not put your hands on anybody. Do not put your hands on anybody. All right? Okay? But apart from that, you can say whatever you want. There was a whole thing where a woman said, oh, your mom's dead. Ha, 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 ha. What are you talking about? Last season, when they were coming at King Richard's teeth, what are you talking about? The only rule that they say on Batchat is you do not put your hands on anybody. That's the rule. So all he's talking about are protect black women. On Batchat, are you dumb? On Batchat, are you dumb? Oh, when's protect black men? When they're attacking King Richard's, his teeth, where were the women screaming protect black men? But all of a sudden, protect black women on Batchat. So you do realize, hold on a second, they are women, they are men in the audience. You want to tell us why we didn't do anything? Because it had nothing to do with us. It's an entertainment show. Batchat is made for entertainment. Like, he's made for entertainment. It was edited to look like that. Then you're talking about, oh, he crashed out behind the scenes. Okay, what you don't know is that was immediately when he's walked out. So now they've gaslit him and they said, oh, what about your mum? Why did you speak about your mum? I am tired, especially black women, always trying to bring up black men's mum. Stop speaking about man them's mum. It's a violation and certain man will crash out for that. Stop mentioning people's mums. Oh, but what about your mum? Do not mention man's mum, because when a man crashes out, you say, oh, but why are you doing that for? Why did you mention his mum? to act like, oh, because he's got an Asian girl, he doesn't love his mum. So then he comes out crashed out, yeah, still in the hype mode. And what did they do? Start recording him from the corner with a phone. Start doing them little sneaky tactic ones where you're like that, but you're recording a man. Oh, you're on the phone, but you're recording a man, but you're on the phone, but you're recording a man. So in a man's most vulnerable moment, after he's been gaslit, now he's come outside. What did they do? Record him. Cool. So now he's crashing out. Yeah, and now they're talking about his mother. He talks about, my mother, but I don't like how my mother moves. Then everyone starts talking about, bro, just because we got our mums don't mean we want to be with them. You women don't like hearing the truth from men. Oh, he hates his mother. No, he was talking, he was being emotional and speaking about something, but maybe he has got issues with him. So what? This is why they say that black men can't open up, because when we do, he came to Backchat. I'm sorry, Ginger Jay, you came to Backchat and you thought it was a safe space. I'm sorry, bro. You thought you could come into Backchat and open up about your 11 years in jail. Are you dumb? This is Backchat. Everything that you said, they weaponized it and used it against you. How dare you ever come to Backchat and open up your feelings? This is not the place for that, my guy. You picked the wrong place, Ginger Jay. Backchat is not designed for that. You told them about your upbringing, you told them, and then they flipped it around on you and weaponized it. Interesting. So when we say when the last episode we said, oh, we shouldn't talk about our feelings, because when we open up, look what you did. He opened up, he became vulnerable, and then you weaponized it and threw it at him. Or because what? He said, the black girls I with at the time cheated on me. Then they're like, oh, you went to prison. They were making bare excuses for why women should cheat on a man. Do you get me? But he just said it, and he's like, look, now I'm with Inda, it's working for me. Do you get me? I was over there, it wasn't now. So why are you mad that it's working for him? He was rude about it. Yeah, but it didn't start off rude. It's 40 minutes of him talking quietly, explaining things. You guys, I'm tired of this. You guys gaslight people. Then when they react, they're like, oh my God, why did you react? Why did you gaslight? This is what I'm saying. It's called gaslighting. You gaslit the thing, and then when a man reacts, oh my God, I can't believe you're offended. Why did you mention a man's mum? Some people, you just mention their mum, that's it, they're crashing out. And once again, this is a TV show. No one was in any danger. Nobody. Do you get me? Man, then don't ever open up to girls, man. Don't ever. Look what happened. Look what happened to Ginger Jay. He came on the show as a special guest. Look what happened. He opened up. He thought it was a safe space. Because I didn't know he was going to be there. Because I would have told him, don't you ever open up on Backchat. How dare you? You think they care about you? You think they care about you? They care about views and going viral. Then what happens? It comes out now. Then all the women weaponize it because they get support. Oh my God, protect black women. I can't believe in the back laughing. Oh, oh, they hate black women. Then all these women tried to weaponize it. It went worldwide. It went worldwide. Ginger Jay became the most. Listen, I have people that don't ever look into our community, our culture. They don't even know nothing. They don't know who Gig. They don't know who Chip is. They don't know who Dizzy. They don't even know who Dizzy Rascal is. They knew who Ginger Jay was. That episode permeated them and penetrated popular culture, subculture, niche culture. Every single culture that Ginger Jay episode went there. Facebook, TikTok, bro, Twitter. Listen, Snapchat, the reaction videos. That episode, I don't think you understand. That's someone's life. So whatever I affected, I could only think what happened to Ginger Jay. I almost got into beef because of this episode. Man want to make videos about me telling me I hate black women. Listen, put your face to it, innit? Put your face to it. A man put his face to it. Cool. So then I'm like, yo, let's do this, innit? Don't listen, let me tell you something, innit? You're not gonna tell an African man like me who got black sisters, black nieces, black mom, dated black women his whole life that he hates black women. You're triggering me. So if a woman does that, like Elaine the Pain, then I'm gonna make videos about you, lots of videos, and make lots of money off you. But if a man wants to do that, yeah, I'm not gonna make videos, bro. We're just gonna handle this off air. We're not gonna go back and forth because I only go back and forth with women because that's all I can do when they disrespect me. Do you understand? Aside from getting one of my girls to run up on them, but then you guys are gonna talk rubbish. But it's funny that women want to threaten me. But if I tell you that I got girls that will run up on you, you don't like it. Do you understand? But women will back me. Women back me. But I got gal that always want to run up on gal, and I'm like, no, leave it. It's nothing. Do you understand? I'll just deal with it. But if you're a man and you want to push a narrative about me, bro. Do you get me? Like, you know what I mean? So, Mitika, you're just doing that thing again. You're just doing that thing. You haven't watched the full episode because you're thinking it's okay for 40 minutes to do that to a... This is what I'm saying. They talk about protect black women, but it's black men are the most unprotected group. Black men are the most unprotected group. Society can show you that. It's not black women. Black men are unprotected. We're even unprotected in scenarios like Victoria Everest. You blamed us. Zizi blamed us. Zizi said we need discernment. We got to pick better. How can you pick better for a girl that wants, okay, cool, let's do this, women. The next time a woman gets raped, yeah, we're going to say, oh, she should have known. Why was she walking so late? Why was her skirt so short? Oh, she should have had discernment. Be very careful with what you support, ladies. Be very careful, because if you want to say men should have discernment, they should know if a woman is going to accuse them of rape because she's light-skinned and got a big booty. Okay, let's do this. So what you saying? Girls that are light-skinned, that are pretty and big booty, these girls are, what do you mean? All these girls want to put man in jail. Is that what you're pushing? Ladies, be very careful what you're saying. Zizi is chatting nonsense because she doesn't get picked, but she represents your ethnic image. I don't see you trying to, she represents your ethnic image. Zizi represents you, regardless whether or not you like it or not. The media personalities, they tell you that Zizi represents you. That's why they put on the platforms. Big Brother, all these places, Zizi is you. Okay, so if you don't like what Zizi represents, you got to remember they platform her because she is the black woman. So when they put her on a TV show, she represents you, black women. And if you don't like how you're being represented, then you need to do something. But you won't. That's why we need men like me. Melissa, LA, aka LA in the Pain, is out of order. Girl, it's not that she's out of order. These women represent you. They platform as your brightest, as the smartest. They put to the world stage. So then when they think of black women, they think of Zizi Mills, Elaine the Pain. That's what they think of. They do. They think of Nella Rose. These are who they think of, because these are the black women they continuously put onto the TV, onto the platforms. Every time you see the same faces, that is because that is the ethnic image of black women. And if you do not like it, if you do not like the fact that these women represent you, then you might want to do something. No, she does represent you. This is the problem. She does represent you because they're what the media pick to represent you. You don't understand the ethnic image. Let me give you what the ethnic image is. I have nothing to do with Top Boy. All right, cool. But if I get on a train after let me tell you the people that. Let's say one of these guys in the city, they love Top Boy. Top Boy is an escape from them. It's an escape to get to the gritty realities of of what is to be, drug culture, London, right? They love it. They watch it. Ooh, they feel so plugged in. Okay. So, but when I get on a train now, unless I got my trackie on, it could be a night tech fleece, could be whatever in it. I'm not trapping. I ain't got no shank on me. I'm not trying to go and do nobody nothing. I'm just on my night tech, and I'm trying to go. I got my hoodie on. And my face, I'm just trying to go get some crepes from West End. I ain't trying to be seen. All right, cool. They watch Top Boy the night before. They see me. They thinking Sully and Duchesne. That's what they thinking, because we have an ethnic image. All right, and the image. Why do you think stereotypes exist? Okay, let's do this. Why do you think stereotypes exist? Stereotypes exist because it's an ethnic image, or whether or not it's true or not. That's why they exist. So you might tell me, oh, they don't represent me. I will tell you they do, because the media keep picking them up, paying them to represent you. That's like saying the black woman who hosts Loose Women represent. They do. What is wrong with you? You clearly have some cognitive dissonance, because they do. Why do you think they put them on the world? Why do you think they did that? Why do you think they did that? Why do you think they didn't go pick up one of the gal from the ends? Why? Why didn't they go and do that? Why? Because they've already got the people that represent you. They know their views. They represent you. And you don't like the fact they represent you, but you're coming at me when I'm not the person you need to. You need to go to the people that are doing things to represent the black woman's ethnic image, and you need to go speak to them. It's not me you speak to that comments on it. You go and speak to them. Got me getting sidetracked because of this rubbish. Yeah, they represent certain types of black women. You still don't get this, but it's okay. You don't have to get it. You don't have to get it. Just like when the police pull over the brother. It's like, oh, why are you pulling me over? Oh, no, but I'm not the guy you need to. They represent. No, it does not matter. And this is why sometimes I think to myself, one of the reasons why black community as a whole is failing is because you guys complain about racism. My mom told me from young, everyone's racist. Mom told me, like, doesn't mean you can't get through in this life. Just understand. Do you understand? There's prejudice and racism. Like, you guys still get upset that people are racist. You still get surprised because society has made you feel comfortable enough to where you actually believe it. You actually think that these people like you. Don't ever get it twisted. You actually think, and that's why you feel hurt when these people do things. Oh my God, I can't believe the paper's using Stormzy's face for Luca. Of course they're going to do that. What's wrong with you? That's a subliminal thing to remind you. Yeah, I want to listen. Yeah, China went on the aunties. They had the same thing. They started using words they didn't understand. I couldn't believe I was surrounded by grown women that would say words they don't understand. To a man like me that reads every single day. Do you know how much books I read? Like, I'm the worst person to do that. A lot of you guys, all you do is read comments and blog pages, and your rebuttals all sound like buzzwords. I've heard majority of you women rebuttals I've heard from about 20, 30, 40 different women. This is why I always cook you each time. Okay, I get it. They may think all black men are drug dealers, even though it's not true. Get me? Oh, you drive a tinted car, a nice car. Oh, where you like? Stop this, please, man. You're acting like we don't have an ethnic image, and if you don't understand, you don't have an ethnic image, then you don't even understand what it is to be black. And when I say black, black is a monolith. You get what I'm trying to say, but you don't even understand. And if you don't understand, then you're gonna get effed in life because you're gonna be like, "Oh, woe is me. Why is this happening to me?" I'll tell you why it's happening to you, because you allowed them to make you feel comfortable enough where you actually believed it. You actually believed it. Do you know? This is what I'm saying. You guys have been conditioned to the point of where you actually believe what the government is here to help you. You actually believe these people ain't what, like, you're the person that needs to wake up, not me. I already know where I go on. Anyway.
Oh, get ready.
He said the reason already.
Listen, here's what we're not doing. We're not going around it.
Let her finish. So can you let me finish?
Let me upset you. Let me. Pardon?
You said that she didn't let you finish, but could you let me finish?
No, I ain't got time for it no more. Get that. You had your chance. And watch this. Hey, watch this. You see, if we was having a conversation, because you was talking perfectly fine, no attitude, and you were delegating yourself perfectly fine, and then black attitude happened.
That's me.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop at black attitude. A lot of you women don't like to know that it's black women. Black attitude. I know exactly what black attitude. Have you heard that thing called black fatigue? It started off with white people saying, "Oh, black fatigue." I got black fatigue from you guys. Even black people get black fatigue. I'm tired. I got black fatigue. I'll tell you straight up. I got black fatigue because every time I see someone trying to attack me, guess what? I see a black person trying to attack me. Majority is a woman. Of course, I got black fatigue. I'm tired. I'm tired of trying to push community cultural values like traditional. I'm tired to be met with, "Oh, I just want to be a baby mama and just bust it open." Oh my God, I can't believe you ask a woman to get married. You're so misogynistic. Could you imagine? You're telling a woman to ask for more, and all of a sudden now you're the bad guy. That's why women love bad guys. They love liars and cheaters, because when you get a man like me that says to women, "You know what? Men just want to get in between your legs. Like ask for a ring. You know what I mean? Like a lot of the things I'll say, they'll be like, they'll push back against it. A lot of the things I'll say, they'll push back against it. And if you're going to push back against it, then what are you really saying? How are you really helping? You're not. Do you understand? And this is what I talk about in the sense of black fatigue. So if you're talking about an ethnic image, of course there's a group ethnic image. You know, no, it was a black woman who coined the term black fatigue. Yeah, like, I don't know who coined it, but I see white people using it. And I'm saying to you, I have black fatigue. And that black fatigue comes from dealing with scenarios like this, dealing with diseases, dealing with delaying the pain, dealing with these. That is black fatigue, because all you see are black women trying to attack you. Of course, that's black fatigue. Like, they don't want to hear it. Black women don't want to hear anything from black men other than, "Oh, you're a queen, we worship you." They don't want to hear that you have an issue. No, how dare you have an issue? You hate your mum. How dare you speak about you hate your mom? No, I don't. Oh, you hate your mom. I love my mom. Big up, mom.
Oh, Achi. Ginger J, 2025 was the most not internet ready person. I'm labeling him already. Before I do the deep dive, he was the most not internet ready person in 2025. Like 2025. People gonna speak about the Ginger J thing. Like everyone that says, "Oh, Ginger J," like they know what happens. Like they know that this went from 0 to 100. Like it went from 0 to 100. We had the whole world talking about this. Like the whole world started doing updates. I'm gonna piece it together, and I'm gonna give you this.
Bro, I've got solutions. I've always had solutions. They just don't like it. I have got lots of solutions. Let's start. It starts with a family home. They just don't like my solutions. Of course I've got solutions. You think I'm over here just talking on the net? I've told you guys. It starts at home. You want to go outside and fix the community. You can't fix the community. You fix your home first. But nobody wants to fix their home first. They want to go outside and try to fix how can you fix when it starts from the home, the broken home, the family structure? Do you get me? All right. You need to get back to traditional values, the 2-parent home. That's what you need to. When you take the father out of the home, you place your child at every statistical disadvantage. Stop it. Then they don't want to hear it. They don't want to hear the stats. I come with answers. Look at this. Interesting. Let's look at this. Why do you keep trying to argue for nothing like some masculine man? Chill out. First of all, calling me a could you imagine someone calling you a masculine man and that thinking that's a diss? It lets me know exactly what types of men you deal with, betas and probably a lot of gay men. So when you meet a man like me, you don't like it. You don't like men that we speak with base and we speak direct. So when you say masculine man on my platform, of course I'm masculine. What do you think this is? What do you think this is? Like, what do you think this is? Oh, okay, cool. I thought you were talking about me. I was like, wow, you're moving mad, of course. Cool. I was like, of course I'm mad. Yeah, cool. You ain't gonna magic back the nuclear family. It's funny that you say that, but how come in other communities the nuclear family is there? You say we're not gonna magic it back, but why not? Why not? Why not? Look what currently we have now. We have broken homes. Like literally every statistic, it shows you that what you're going through, right? Like, let me break it down a little bit more simple for you. You have one family with one parent, a mother, okay, cool. Then you have another family with a mother and a father, all right, cool. That family, they both go to work. So let's say they pull in 30,000 each. Let's just say 30,000. Let's keep it nice. 30,000. That is 60,000 pounds. They're bringing in. Not only is it 60 grand they bring into the home, they have 2 parents. So one parent can be at home while the other one's working, or one can help the kids. Do you understand? Do all of that type of stuff, right? Cool. So there's 2 parents to help the child. That's 2 makes better than 1. Okay, so that's 2 people putting into that child, into that home. Two wages they bring it home. So even if it's 25, even if it was 20 grand, 25 grand a year, it's 50 grand a year, they still bring it out. But now we have the other home, the mother, right? Cool. She's a single mother, right? She has to make a choice between going to work, all right, cool, or staying at home. And if she goes to work and she works above a certain amount of hours, she's going to end up losing some of her benefits. So she becomes in the benefits trap where she's not incentivized to work, because if she does, she's going to lose the benefits. So she actually more incentivized to stay on to benefits. Okay. So now she stays on benefits. So now how much is, let's not act like benefits to change your life. It's just keeping a certain whatever in it. So she doesn't have the same, she doesn't have the same opportunities that the other family have, just by having 2 parents, just two incomes. Even if the smallest income is better than 1, that's 2 people that can work on that child. All right. So then you have a child with 2-parent home and a child that comes from a 1-parent home, and you know that child didn't grow up with a, let's say for example, he's a man, he didn't grow up with his father, and then you know he goes through his teenage years and now he's struggling with his emotions, lack of, you know, hasn't got a father figure. And then the person from the 2-parent home, you know, both parents are pouring into them, they're looking after them, getting whatever. A lot of times the child from the 1-parent home can become resentful to the child from the 2-parent home. So then that other child from the 2-parent home becomes bullied and whatever, you know. In actual fact, the child from the 2-parent home could end up being the victim. So when you take your child when you take the father out of the home, you place your child at every statistical disadvantage. Your child is more likely to end up pregnant, underage pregnancy. Your child is more likely to get someone else's pregnant. Your child is more likely to go to jail, end up in prison. Your child is more likely to take someone else's life. Your child is more likely to take their own life. Your child is more likely to end up in mental health. Now, when we look at the majority of people that are in the current prison system, it does not mean if you come from a two-parent home, you cannot end up. No, because you're going to get some people that say, oh, but he came from... No, we're not talking about absolutes. We're talking about, see, exceptions don't change the rule, right? Remember what we talk about? So let's just focus on that. The majority of people that are currently in prison now come from that. They come from that background. That's what the stats. But a lot of people don't like the stats. So ultimately, we have to get back to loving our kids, teaching them seeing the father loving the mother, okay, the mother loving the father, and having you, so they can grow up to emulate something. Let's go again. You would think that a guy that has seen his mother grow up by herself, struggling, men were abusive to her. Like you would think that anyone that grew up in a single mother home, that witnessed their mother struggle, that went through anything, you would think this guy would go on to be the best version of a man. You would think that anyone that came from a single mother home would understand what it was to grow up without a father, would understand that his mother needed something. And then, he would go out to be the best possible version of a man, to marry a woman, to be there to provide, because he saw his good mother, what she went through. But guess what, ladies and gentlemen? Guess what? The majority of men that come from single mother homes, guess what they go and do? Guess what they go and do? Yeah. Guess what they go and do? They go and create more single mothers, don't they? Interesting. Pardon me. Interesting that you would think that someone that witnessed his mother go through all the different things that single mothers say they go through, right? You would think that man will be the ideal man that would go on to be the greatest father, because what he witnessed. And I do know there are men that out there that go and do that. So shout out to them men. But what I will say is, single mothers create the men that women moan about. So you see, like how you single mothers, you love to take praise. So for example, if a child grows up and then he does really well, the mother will fully take praise and she won't take the father's praise. You get me? Yeah, cool, innit? But equally, so I'll give that. If a child grows up and he becomes successful underneath the mother, I am going to put that all down to the mother. I'm going to say she was an excellent mother. She knew what to do. Like, yeah, she grew him. Yeah, 100%. I'm going to say that woman is an excellent mother because she deserves her flowers, right? Cool. But just hang with me for a second. But if that child turns out to be an F up and turns out to go shoot up the school and go, then equally that mother's gonna have to take some blame, right? Oh, here's the part they don't like. Oh, where's the dad now? Oh, now where's the dad? Oh, now it's where's the dad? But when the child is successful, no one's asking, saying, oh, where's the dad? Like he must have given him something from his body to make. No, it's the mother, it's the mother, it's the mother. But these same men go out and create more single mothers. So this is what I'm trying to say to you. Single mothers breed men that are going to go create other single mothers. And the stats show it. Go ask the majority of men that leave their women or have multiple baby moms. Go ask them. Or go ask them about their mom. Is their mom married? No, their mom was a baby mom. So regardless of what you think, your son is looking at that. Do you understand? And then he equally goes and does the same thing because he doesn't consider, like, do you understand? Look how, but all these men talk about, oh, my mom's my queen, but you don't go and treat another woman like a queen, do you? No, you don't. That's one part of it. The other part of it is women, you need to ask for more. You need to ask for better. Like, stop settling for the minimum. Like, I'll be honest with you, like, this is why some of you women are scrimping and fighting for child support when you really should be getting spousal support and alimony, but because you finesse yourself, you don't even know what you're supposed to be getting. What the hell is child support? That's for the kid. That's why some of you women get mad. Some of you women want lots of money for your child, but you don't want it for your child. You want it for you, because guess what? You don't want to wake up in the morning and go to work. I get it. Like your mother, why should you? Why should a woman that's gone and carried a baby for 9 months, yeah? Do you get me? She done the most, now get up and go to work. That's like society's broken when we got women Why is a woman waking up at 5 in the morning, or 6 in the morning, whatever, get on a train for 7 to be at work for 8 to 9, pushed up in, you know, them London tubes. You know, could you imagine a woman just pushed out a baby, and then now she's back in work? Society's not meant to work like that. Society's not meant to work. Society's not meant to work like that. Society's not meant to be built like that. There's something fundamentally gone wrong. But then you get with a man for any reason. You tell me, oh, marriage is old school, or people didn't get married. Cool, whatever you want to tell me, cool. Then you have a baby by this guy. Then you break up, and then now you're a baby mom. And then the next guy that comes to meet you, he looks at you, whatever. And then you're like, oh, a real man will step up. Why didn't you get a real man to step up in the first place? Now you expect. So what happens is, now other men in the community need to clean up your mess. Why? Why didn't you just pick those men in the first time? So now we have to start pushing, oh, a real man. No, a real man will step up. How about a real woman wouldn't let a man nut inside of her that hadn't claimed her? How about that? How about that? You don't want to hear that, do you? How about you close your legs? Stop letting man bust inside of you. How about that? That's another option. It is. Yeah, they don't like that. Man's not playing as another man's save game. This ain't GTA. Imagine me starting GTA on it. Those ain't your coins. Them ain't your coins, bro. That's not your career mode. Yeah, could you imagine? Real men have to raise your bastard kid. And this is how they lie to you, man. Don't ever let a woman tell you to be a real man that I got to raise your kid. Are you dumb? I'll tell you, to a real woman, you should have, to be a real woman, you got to stay with your man that you raised. That don't ever try to come over here. Like, yeah, plug and play, dash it, then go eat the kids' snacks. I'm talking about the fruit shoots and Capri Suns. What do you know? And the cheese string. You guys don't like it. Unfortunately, standards are low. No, women's standards are low. Marriage should be the first before you keep talking about. The issue is this: we have women that don't want to call. No, you women's standards are low. You let man bust inside of you, then you let him. You do realize like childbirth is one of the most dangerous things that can happen to a woman. You change your body. Let me break it down to you, women. You change your body. Your body changes. You could even lose your life. Could you imagine losing your life for a man that hasn't even claimed you? You women are jokers. Historically, childbirth, obviously not now, but obviously even when it comes to infant mortality rate, let's be real, black women, and they care in the hospital compared to their counterparts. We spoke about this. So let me say, as a black woman, you want to go have a baby by a man that don't even want you. Yeah, then you want to change your body, potentially put your life at risk. And then when you come outside of here, you got stretch marks on your body talking about, tiger stripes. I'm like, those ain't my cubs. Tiger stripes, you didn't push out my cubs. So we talking about, they're not going to like this. So I'm saying the person whose job it is to love your stretch marks are the man who you pushed out his kids. He should be kissing them stretch marks every night, because that one's little Aiden and that one's little Jerome. See, I'm giving you them names. Little Aiden and Jaden. Yeah, he should be kissing them scars every single night, because those are his kids. When I see them, it just reminds me, you push the next man's kids out. You're not going to like this, but it does. They weren't my youths. Why does your body look like that? Oh, but I must love that. No, I don't. You're not going to like this. You gamers, you're not going to like this. You're not going to like this. Yeah, you're not going to like this. Wow, I was not expecting this, China. Look, listen. It's just a conversation. Don't get in your feelings. It's fine. It's okay. This is for the people that want to push certain things onto men. I'm saying this is if you want to push a rhetoric where you want to shame the man for it. Understand, men deal with things every single day they do not speak about. So don't act like if a man's men handle things every single day they don't say. But we've got to the point of where people have gotten a bit entitled, and this is why men got to speak like that, because the entitledness makes people think they can move a bit mad, when in actual fact most men are humble and just being calm and not speaking about anything. But if you want us to speak, then we will speak. Do you understand? I don't care about the stretch marks, but I'm saying if you try to make it into a thing, about real man this, and I hate when they tell us what a real man would do, because then I'm gonna have to remind you what a real woman might do. Do you understand? Don't tell me what a real man. How can a woman tell a man what it is to be a real woman? So to be a real man, like that don't even make no sense. Man, let me tell you something. Whenever a woman is saying what it is to be a real man, just know that the majority of men do not agree with it, and it's a way to it's gaslighting. When a woman says, "Oh, that's a real man," just know majority of men do not think like that. Because whatever a woman says is a real man, it's not a real man. It's what she wants her version of a man is. All right. Those ain't my cubs. This is what I'm saying. I just be hitting nothing but this is what I'm saying. When I'm on fire, I'm on fire. But this is because of the stuff that's going out there. So anyway, you keep sidetracking me, man. This is what I'm saying. I'll be cooking back to back.
Evergreen content. So please, guys, I'm about to give you an hour and a half of pure madness. You get me? Get ready for it.
So watch this, and then watch this, and then watch this. Watch this. So then that's so that means
So white women don't snap. Indian women don't snap. They're not angry. It's only us black women. They play.
Conversation is done, and I address it.
To her defense, because it's not a race thing, it's a woman thing.
Here's why I don't date black women. Nah, I did that. You want to no? Here's why I don't date black women.
Oh,
listen.
Hey, the matchup was crazy. Let me let him cook. Here's why I don't date black women. Look at their faces. Why you guys mad for? You spent 40 minutes getting onto him. So why are you mad now? He's telling you, and this is what you wanted, right? This is what you wanted.
Listen to me when I'm talking to you lot.
I'm listening.
Because you lot don't like to fucking listen. I'm listening. I don't date black women because you don't like to get put in your place.
Which place?
Your place.
Which
and when
place?
you get put in your place, you think you got taught like a man.
That's why they were cheating on you then.
You're not men.
That's why they were cheating on you.
Stay in your
That's
fucking
why
place.
they cheated on you multiple times.
Yeah, I know.
This is crazy. Like, it's crazy.
Like, so everything he said is being weaponized. And yes, black women don't know how to be put in their place. Yes, I wouldn't have said place. I don't got to put a woman in the place. You got to know your place already. Like, so all this whole conversation and language he's used, yeah, like, but I shouldn't have to put you in a place. You should know your role. You should know your role, and you should know your role. If I've got to do that, then I don't even, like, do you know what I mean? I shouldn't have to tell you what it is. I'm not here to tell you, like, do you understand? There's a certain level you should come with, and then, yeah, we can grow together, but I'm not telling you. You understand? I agree, and I'm not offended because I don't fit into the stereotypical black woman. Marry before you're carrying. Interesting that you said you do not fit into the stereotypical black woman. Let's just hold that for a second. So what are you saying to me? You're saying to me the stereotype of a black woman is to be a baby mama, right? Because you said I agree, and I'm not offended because I don't fit into the stereotypical black woman. I don't think the stereotypical black woman is a baby mama. In actual fact, no, I don't, because the majority of women I know, culture, it depends. You're going to talk about culturally, are married. I know a lot of married women. Okay, so, but it's interesting that you said that. So when we spoke about ethnic image and we spoke about stereotypes, remember when I said that? And I said to you that these women represent you, and you said to me they don't represent you, but I said they do, because we all have an ethnic image as Top Boy and, you know, Dushane and Sully represent me, even if I don't, you know what I mean? The fact that you already have a stereotype of black women being baby mums, what do you think other people have? But that was your words. Look, I agree. I'm not offended because I agree. I'm not offended because I don't personally fit into the stereotypical black woman. Marry before you carry, darling. That's what you've done. That's what you've done. You just stereotype black women, and you're a black woman. See where we're gone. And then you got a black woman, black man like me fighting for the rights of black women, and they want to say that I kind of like what I do. I'll be honest, because I'm really good at what I do. I am, and you guys can't tell me these things. Like, it's just all gas what people say, right? It's all gas. Craig says, well said here, China. You are obviously a decent, intelligent, decent, nice man. The problem these days, people take niceness for weakness. Bro, that's why I'm single, because I'm nice, bro. Majority of these gal ain't nice, like, not nice like me. I'm a nice guy. And when you're a nice guy, you ain't got time. Like, you ain't got time. I'd rather be by myself. And I'm on my purpose. Listen, women love to take a man off his purpose. You see me? I already know what I'm doing. Furthermore, I spoke about it before. Everything that you see here, I bought off content. And next month, I'm going to buy more stuff. Do you get me? Like, I'm on my purpose. I got things I'm trying to do. Like, do you get me? I actually got things I'm trying to do and build and technically get better and travel the world, and with this like there's things. See, 2026, your boy is off. I'm not even here like that. I'm off skis, and I don't even like to fly, but I got so many opportunities that people are telling me I need to go, so I have to get up and go. But what I'm trying to say is look, man's really out here trying to do this thing, innit? You get me? But they can't handle a black man like me because they don't know what to do. Women can't stand a confident. Let me tell you, I'm 6'2", I'm dark skinned, I'm confident. I don't care what a woman thinks about my looks because it's not about looks. You get me? But I know I got my shit. I'm doing my thing, and that's it. And I take. You can't make me feel. You can't put me down. You can't make me feel dead about myself. Because you know what I'm trying to say. So you have a bunch of people that are mad that you're not mad at your life because they're mad at their life and they lack of it. So they project their insecurities onto you. Do you understand? But I understand this. Majority of people hate their lives. I don't hate my life. Do you understand? It's not perfect, but majority of you guys hate your life and you hate it every day. So then when you see someone like me not hating my life, you want to take out your insecurities and take it out of me, but it's not going to work. Give me the views though. Give me the views. Give me the views.
Crazy. When I'm watching it back, I mean, like, this was such a big topic. And you know what? It caused a lot of divide in our community. This topic wasn't like, obviously, look, I'll be honest with you, back chat, no matter what anyone has to say, bro, back chat is part of culture. The views, it says it all. No one don't listen. Christmas Day, I done videos, giving everyone their flowers. You know what happened to my view ratio? My view ratio went from, I averaged 2 to 400,000 views every 48 hours. My view ratio would sit at around 300, sometimes 350, sometimes almost 4, sometimes under 300. It will sit around that. My views for one day, me just saying, oh, yeah, good, okay, well done for this one, and they done this and that and that. It went from that to 190,000 views. Like, that's what it went. People want tea. This is the tea that they want. They want that. People want to.
Look, you guys tell me, like, I will say this before, and this is why Backchat exists. Everybody want to cuss out Backchat. Oh, so low vibrational content. Oh, this, that, and the third. But you guys tune in. You guys tune in. You tune in for the low vibration. You love it. You love low. Let me tell you something. I spent my first part of my podcast career trying to put on content creator, trying to put on podcasts and trying to have serious conversations. Yeah. You guys don't want them. You let me know about what you view. Your views let me know what you want. Your engagement lets me know what you want. I did a whole show about topical TSW, right? Do you get me? About having extreme eczema, yeah? Like topical skin withdrawal syndrome, yeah. I had people that suffer eczema top of their body, left, right, and center. But where are the views on that? Like, you guys don't want that. Do you get me? Oh, I'll speak about things like I went and helped the homeless the other day. I went and blogged it. We went and gave out food. Bro, you guys ain't sharing that. You're not there watching it. I don't even think has it got 500? Hold on. How many views has it got? Has it even got 500 views? I don't even. I went to go help the homeless. Let's go. Wait, hold on. Because I want to show you. You guys don't. I went to go help the homeless. Where is it? I went to go help the homeless. But look what you guys done. I went to go help the homeless. I went to go help the homeless. Look. Guys, look. 8 days ago, 332 views. 8 days ago. All right. So let me read the caption. The Hundreds is not a charity. It's a group of people that care. A simple idea to deliver 100 packs to the most needed and vulnerable in London streets in the lead up to Christmas. My name is trying to join Pink Backer Tea amongst others to help homeless and rough sleepers. We know this doesn't solve the problem of rough sleeping, but hopefully it actually can inspire others to do similar. So this is what I went and did, yeah? So when you're talking about, so this is what, so let me just, that's in the car with them. We don't got to do all of that. Let's just, because hold on. So this is us. We're putting stuff together, packing.
And each back, look, so we've got different things in there. Got overcoat there, raincoat,
So now I'm gonna get two. I need to get two covers. Look, you think it's real?
Look, we've got lots of bags and we're gonna go.
I'm in the street.
People.
Yeah,
We got time.
yeah, helping the homeless. Yeah, yeah.
Good Street.
Good
Tottenham
Street.
Court
Yeah.
Road area, we're gonna go help.
332 views, people.
Out, and then we just knock
All
on the.
right, cool. All right. I dropped Ambush versus Chip a day ago, 1.2k views. Right. Ambush versus Chip, 1.2, almost 2k views. Elaine the Pain, 4k, 1.7k, 5k, 4.45. You guys like my Elaine the Pain videos? You do 5k, 8k. Like, so what am I saying to you? I'm saying to you, you guys like low vibration. Low vibrational content is what you want, because your views tell me that. Everyone in here could go and, furthermore, go and like that video and go drop a comment, but you haven't. It's in here. The algorithm says that you don't want that. Do you understand? So the reason why I'm saying this is because everyone's going to talk about back chat, but you guys love content like this, and this is why this content keeps getting produced, because time and time again you will say you don't, but the way you move shows us differently. Do you get me? You know what I mean? So let's get back to the bouncer video.
Get involved in conversation. I'm sorry, this is what we want, but this one here did cause divide, man. It caused a divide, because obviously you're gonna have just racist trolls trolling, laughing at us. Then you're gonna have like people like, yo, like this is like he got provoked. The gallon provoked him. That was happening. No, I'm not having it. Man provoked him. You get me? But then you're gonna have people like, bro, I'm not gonna lie, bro. You went zero. Look, let's watch the 0 to 100. Watch.
No, because I know, and that's why I'm never going to be in your pom-pom ever again.
Oh!
Yeah? I'm not with black women because you don't like to get put in your place.
Apology.
I can't lie. The way he said, that's why I'm never going to be in your pum-pum again is crazy. Man said, I ain't never having no more black pussy. No more black pussy. No more. I got black fatigue of that damn black pussy. I'm getting me some Punjabi now. Some Punjabi with chapati. Yeah. He's getting all sorts of chapati. Crazy. Nah, Ginger, move mad still. This is what I'm saying. We can call out when the man's moving mad, because there's certain bits I never heard. Because remember, man's on the show. Like, you hear it afterwards. You get me? Man said, I'll never be in your pum-pum again.
Listen. Apologies where?
Apologies.
Oh, wait, you just, wait. Did she just shoot? Did she just shoot on me? Did she just shoot? Go, where's your hair?
Oh.
Where's your hair?
Yeah, I had to stand up.
Once you talk about black women's hair, you're on your own, my guy. You're on your own. But I was with you. Like, he's allowed to have a preference. You know, he's trying to talk about how she's held him down and picking up his Asian queen. But the moment you went for the hair, my guy, you was on your own.
Yeah.
All right, so let me stop it there for a second. So when I said to Ginger J, you're on your own, yeah? Yeah, big you up, Matt, man. I appreciate that. I didn't mean you're on your own physically in this world. I mean you're on the own with this statement. Everything else I was agreeing with, bro. Like majority of things I was agreeing with. But when you came for a hair unprovoked, you allowed them, you gave them what they wanted. They wish I would say something like that. But I can speak about black women's hair. I'm just not going to say it the way you done it. And I've spoken about it multiple times. And each time I've done, they've still tried to act like, oh, you hate black women, this, that, and the third. But the fact remains is this: if you know, I didn't support that statement because I knew that statement allows them to give them too much energy. Do you understand? Like, I'm not going to give people something to get me out of here. These women, what they really wish is I said that. They really wish I said that. I went mad and I said that. That's what they wish. That's what they really wish. Do you get me? They don't wish it was Ginger J. They wish it was China. Then we could have got him out of here, but they can't get me. You cannot get me out of here because you didn't put me here. This is what a lot of people have to understand. Like, you didn't get me. You can't get me out of here. How can you get me out of here? Can't you see what I'm doing right now? How are you going to get me out of here? What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Like, do you understand? You can't get me out of it because I make my own content. This is what we're trying to show people with YouTube and independence. They can't shut your voice down when I'm saying, as long as you know, bro, come on, you got to know the things you can speak about. They don't give a damn about Blackish. But you know, if you want to talk about something else, you already know. Accountability is a woman's kryptonite, bro. That's been a woman's kryptonite. Like you said, bro, I have no problem getting women. Like whatsoever. I have no issue getting women. I'll be honest with you. I have an issue. Miss East, those ain't my covers. Don't worry, baby girl. Don't worry. I'm one of those guys that I'm like, I'm not trying to be stepdad. I'm not. But once you know that, we can have real fun. Like, what do you want me to be a stepdad for? What do you want me to tell your youths anyway? I'm not that type of guy. I'll be like, yo, my guy. Like, see what I'm saying? I ain't got no kids. Like, no. But men have to fix up. The women do what we do. Listen, men have to fix up. I never said that men don't have to fix up. Like, of course, men got to fix up. Like, my whole thing is the man them's voice. Man them got to fix up. But women don't want the man that fix up. They don't like them, man. They like the man that are whatless. Do you understand? Like, no, we can't force. But are you not listening? Look at the videos we're watching. The man is saying we can't blame them for too long. We got to force change in our behaviors. You want to force a woman to do, bro, this not sounding, in what behavior can you force a woman to do anything? You can't do that. This is what I'm trying to say. People need to, just like I can't force a man to be a man, be productive. You can't, you raise that. You don't, bro, you know what I'm saying? You raise that. You raise a child to be a productive man, to go into society, to love his community. So then when he grows up, he doesn't stray from it. But I'm gonna be real with you. Most of these women are cooked. And most of the people in the 30s, 40s, they cooked. I have no time to talk to them. You think I even care about you women now arguing? You think I care? I'm trying to talk to the next generation of women so they don't become like you. A lot of you women, I can't lie, it's too late. You're cooked already. It's all right. Do what you want, but I'm gonna make sure we don't have these young G's going out and creating broken homes by sleeping with a girl and da-da-da-da. So I'm saying I'm gonna make sure these young women ask for more. Understand that you're a queen, and if you ask for a ring, you'll get a ring. But if you say I'm a baby mama, you will easily become a baby mama. There's men that want to get married, and there's men that want to create baby moms. What are you? Are you a wife or are you a baby mom? That's the question. Let me tell you something. There's a reason I got 3 sisters and all of them are married. It's not by fluke. It's because my father raised them to be wives. They're not baby moms. So any man that will talk that, they'll be like, oh, you don't rate me. You got to buy me. When I say buy me, we got a dowry system in our country. So you have to physically not only buy a ring, but you have to pay towards the dowry, right? Yeah. And some people are going to argue, but no, if a man truly loves you, he's going to make sure the village is patterned. And if not, it's going to be too much for him. Like, this is what they don't want. They don't know how to deal with a man with morals, man. I keep saying it. When you got morals, they can't hand it. Do you get me? Like that's all it is, bro. That's all it is. You know what I mean? I'm scrolling through the messages. I'm going back. Zephyron, where's your hair? So you can't chat about their hair. I can chat about anything I want. Anything. Yeah, man, you should have backed Ginger. Like, you just have to understand, like, yeah, like, but I don't speak up. I just know, innit? I know I'm internet ready and I'm backchat ready. I understand what backchat is, innit? Backchat is not the platform for me to able to articulate because they don't let me. How many times do I have a point and people keep jumping in? That is backchat. Like, that is backchat. That is backchat. Like, that is backchat. It's an entertainment show. Like, and the sooner you understand it's made for entertainment, the sooner we're all gonna win. Bro, I don't do OF, so I don't know. I've never, you man that want to be doing, that's crazy. Yeah, bro, let it go. You end up, there's bare man in jail now for a woman that's out there beating the next man. Could you imagine being in jail right now and your girl's getting clotted by a next man because you couldn't handle your emotions? You never had a father, Car. Your father would have told you about women. You get me, yeah? Like, you know what I mean? Like, bro, like, don't use the word force and try to make it. Bro, sensei, listen, force. You use the word force, you could have used another word. You use the word, no one asked you to use the word force. So when we think of forcing anybody, that is getting someone to do something against their own will. You use the word, you could have picked a different word. This is why you need to have a a wide vocabulary, because if you pick the word force and say, oh, I want to force, people are gonna be like, raw, force, and be like, that's not what I meant. Well, then use a different word. And this is why the English language and vocabulary is very important, because words have meaning. Words have meaning. Words have context. So if you don't want to be misconstrued or have your words misconstrued, make sure you use the right words for the, for the topic. It's very important, because you'll get people like me who will pick up on that. And then you'll be like, I didn't mean that. Well, you said it. Be careful. Like, this is what I'm trying to say. I don't think a lot of people have dealt with guys like me. And this is why you might see clips and think that, but no, I'm relentless. I am. A good woman, come on, no one is forced. A good man is, could you imagine saying, oh, I got to force a man. I got to force a man to get a ring. Are you dumb? A man sees your value, says, raw, let me tell you what, when a man meets a good woman, I don't want no one else to have this woman. So guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to do everything I can to lock down this woman, because let me tell you, ladies, let me tell you something. When a woman says, oh, I've got a man, I look at her hand, I don't see no ring. I don't know. You ain't got no man. You just got someone that you've seen at the moment. Because if he loved you, he would have claimed you. He hasn't claimed you. So you ain't got no man. Like, you ain't. The only time I know you've got a man is when you've got a ring on your finger. A baby don't mean nothing. Bro, baby don't mean ish. Like, girl have baby, then girl be pregnant looking for new man. Don't annoy me. The only thing that really means something is when you go to chat to a woman and she shows you her ring, whether or not it's married or engagement, then you look at the rock and you say, raw. I remember I went to go speak to one girl now. You get me? And then she had her hands in her pockets, like, and I was just like, oh, I just remember speaking. And then she just pulled out her hand. She's like, sorry. And she had gloves on, like leather gloves. She just pulled it out and just showed my ring. She said, sorry. And the moment I see the rock, I was like, raw. I said, your man really loves you, innit? And she just like, da-da-da-da. And then I just left it at that. Very, very respectful woman. But if I'd seen her ring, I wouldn't even approach her. But I'm saying to you, the moment I saw the rock on the ring, I said, oh, okay. What is like that? Yeah. So that ring was to let other man that know that try to approach his woman. So when you pull out, even I recognize the ring. Do you get me? So, and women recognize that. Do you understand? So already I'm trying to speak, but I already rate her man. Could you imagine? I don't know her man, but I'm rating him, because not only has he got a woman that I wanted to speak to, on top of that, he's engaged to her, and her ring is a rock. Like, so when she's doing that, can't chat to that. You just can't chat to that. You guys got me going off script and shit.
It went left. Like, it went left. Like, Ginger Jay, he lost his whole shebang. Melon, forehead, shebang out everywhere, bro. Everywhere, bro. Like, he it went mad.
You're gonna have to deal with it. Yeah. You're gonna have to deal with this by yourself, my brother. Take off your head,
triggered.
Where's your head?
You're triggered.
Where's your head?
No,
I'm
you're
triggered.
supposed to hurt.
I said I was
You're
triggered. Did I not say I was triggered? Where's your head?
No.
Where's your head?
Looking ass nigga
Where's
about
your
where's
head?
your hair.
Show me your head.
No, he's
Show me your head.
pressed. He's pressed.
Take off your eyelash. Take off your eyelash.
See where he went wrong? Because it's like, you get me? This is man's sisters, man's mums, man's girlfriends, man's everything. Bro, you've attacked the whole of the black female community.
I don't think so, Bouncer. I think he's attacking the fake hair community, the wig wearing community. He's attacking them because, I have lots of black women I know that don't wear wigs, that don't wear fake eyelashes. So what are we saying? Are we saying, and this becomes interesting, are we saying the black woman's aesthetic is a fake aesthetic? Very interesting, gentlemen. Listen to what we're saying. Are we saying the black woman's aesthetic is a fake hair aesthetic? Is fake eyelashes? Is this the modern black woman? And if it is, then who created this image? Was it black men that sold this image to black women? Who created this image? Very interesting conversation.
Bro, you attacked as a black man. This is what you done. Forget about being provoked, bro. Bro, with me, I'm definitely internet ready. I get provoked all the time, but my thought process will never have me in the stage of being like, saying crazy stuff. I would never say crazy stuff. A girl who provoke man to say mad stuff. I'm just like, I'm okay. I'm not gonna watch that. She cussed me. Man, them you can see these little bummy youths getting the 45-year-olds, the 50-year-olds. They provoke, man. And I can say crazy stuff. I can have a potty mouth, but I have a little bit of a potty mouth, but it's not. But he's got a potty mouth.
So yeah, I like this comment. Not every black woman wears weave, and it's insulting to think so. This is what I'm trying to say. Like, gentlemen, women, like, you have to be very careful. And this is what I keep saying. Your ethnic image is getting hijacked, and now they're telling you that telling a woman take off your wig, take off your eyelashes is offensive to every single black woman. Why would that be? Does every black woman walk around with fake hair and eyelashes? That would only be the case. Do you understand? One thing I will say to him, no, you don't attack her looks first. Listen, let me tell you something. I will never attack a woman's looks. So I suggest you you don't attack mine. Like, don't attack man's looks. Don't attack anything to do with the way I look or the way I carry myself or anything. Because if you do, make sure your hair is real. Make sure your nails are real. Make sure your eyelashes. Make sure you have no makeup. Furthermore, make sure how you look when you get out of the shower. Make sure, because if not, I promise you this. Make sure head to toe. Make sure everything. Make sure your toes. Make sure you ain't got no corns on your feet. Make sure everything is A1. Yeah. Make sure your breath is smelling good. Make sure, because if not, the type of way I'm gonna go in on you, they're gonna say, "Oh my God, I can't believe." Yeah, because if you attack me or anything to do, you try to body shame me, I'm gonna go in. That's the rules of engagement. The rules state that I will not diss a woman's looks first ever. But if you diss my looks, anything, height, whatever, like I'm not, whatever, innit? But the moment you do it, that's when it's open season. I'm going to go in. And that's where he lost the game, because he got triggered about them saying what they said. They didn't attack his looks, how he looked. They were attacking his beliefs or whatever. And because of that, he attacked her looks. And that's where he went wrong. You never attack it. If she attacked him first, it's open season. But she didn't. So that's where he went wrong. So people can't tell me I just backed Ginger Jay. No, like, if you've done too much, you've done too much. You should have let her dish your looks first.
Like, look, potty mouth. Watch it.
Take off your makeup. You're pressed because you got cheated on 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Wait for it.
I was so confused at this point. I was confused. Hey, wait, hold on. Look at, look at Gabs. Look, King Riches. Look, Jay. Look, I'm like, we're so confused because now they're dancing in 7, 8. I'm like, what is this meant to be? Like, I'm so confused. It looked like Bants. Do you understand? No, it weren't no Bants. It was definitely cooking
bring
up.
my natural hair Indian woman in here now,
And then
and
what?
she looks like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 on your blood.
But the crowd got silent. The crowd
Out
got
here with
silent.
fake hair, fake
The crowd got silent.
eyelashes. You.
Okay, so look. You see me there trying to hold him there, but what you guys don't know is when this first happened, I got up straight away. To try to calm him down. Then production told me, sit back down, China. Do you get me? To cut that out. Production told me, I regret not listening to them and saying, F that. Do you get me? Like, in hindsight, it's a beautiful thing. I've had a lot of time to look over it, and that's one thing I'll say I went wrong. I should have, when my brethren's crashing out there, I should have saved him from his crash out. Like, there might be a time in my life where I need my brethren to save me from myself, innit? But at the same time, like, Ginger's had good opportunities since then. So I won't even say, like, that's probably that was actually a good thing that happened. I'm gonna keep it 100. That was a great thing. This has been really good for Ginger Jay's career. Like, Ginger Jay is doing really well now, and yeah, this has been good for him.
My fair lady, haven't even had your legs open wide enough yet to even think you can speak to a man like me.
Nah, Ginger, not helping me, bro. What do you mean you haven't had your legs open wide enough to think you could chat? Bro, you're not. Nah, Ginger, you're moving mad. This is what I'm trying to say. Hey, man said, nah, wait, hold on. Let's just gunshot that, man.
You, my fair lady, haven't even had your legs open wide enough yet to even think you can speak to a man like me. So, a bit of advice.
Gunshot.
Go put your legs on some shoulders. Go swing from some chandeliers. Go get some life experience.
Are we gonna...
And then come back.
No.
Wide enough yet.
What? No. What is he talking about?
You,
Okay.
my fair lady,
All right.
haven't even had your legs open wide enough yet
Yeah, that's
to
how they
even
mad.
think you can speak to a man like me. So, a bit of advice. Go put your legs on some shoulders. Go swing from some chandeliers. Go get some life experience. And then come back and see.
Yeah, Ginger, moving mad still. Okay. When he mentioned the natural hair Indian girl, very distasteful. Whoa, I mean, why? He's telling them what, like, I wouldn't have said it, like, because you're putting your girl under scrutiny, and that's where he went mad, because he put his girl under the same way Elena Payne said, I'll get my 6'6" man to bust your brain, and everyone's like, where's Mr. 6'6"? We all now we can't see him. When you went and did that, you made people find your girl, and yeah, they did the madness on TikTok, Twitter. Do you get me? Did the madness with your girl, but it had nothing to do with her, innit? But when you said, "Oh, I'll bring my girl in here and she's gonna walk in and you tricked yourself out of your position, and you also put your girl into danger. Like, do you get me? So now people started hunting down your girl, and I told you this, like, you know what I mean? So you gotta remember. We filmed this, just so a lot of people know. We filmed this in March, I think, and it only came out. So remember, we filmed this in March. You know what I'm saying? So it was distasteful, but we have to look. How did it happen? How did it get there? White girls do wear fake hair and eyelashes and fake tan too. Yeah, we do. Yeah, we know that. But yeah, we know that. But I would argue, why? Okay, it's very interesting to me. So now we're comparing ourselves to, white girls do wear fake hair, but are we comparing our? So now so is the black woman's pinnacle of beauty the white European woman? Interesting, because we pick and choose when we don't want to rate white people, but then they'll be like, oh, but white people do it. So which one is it? So the white woman is the black woman's beauty standard. Interesting.
No, blood, no, I don't think.
Oh, listen, guys, 3 p.m. tomorrow, you're gonna get this evergreen full breakdown on this full crash out with this person, everyone's saying, and the aftermath, what it done with the aftermath, the pen games, the this, the that, and that, and that, and what Ginger Jay is doing now. You get me? What he's doing now. I see you soon, man. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Peace.
So yeah, so Bouncer is doing breakdowns of Ginger Jay in it. So he's actually dropped a 2 hours members only available on his YouTube. We won't be subscribing to that, but big up Bouncer. And that's what he's currently got right now. Wait. Okay, let's keep this. Let's keep this going, man. Let's keep this going. Hey, big up Ginge though. Ginger's doing really well for himself. He's doing really well for himself, man. Big up Ginge, man. Ginger's doing well for himself.
Car crash. Luckily, he survived. And I say luckily because we have to look at it. Had he not have been sitting behind the driver's seat and he was sitting, you know, passenger, behind the passenger, he wouldn't be here right now. You know? So even thoughts to AJ's family and friends, even AJ himself, you know, because we all know about survivor's guilt. We know what that means. You know, him being the one to survive after losing 2 of his closest friends. You know, people that was with him before he was famous for his boxing career and stuff like that. So I know we've all seen it, but I always get messages from people to say, you know, read out what's going on. And so I'm gonna do what you lot ask of me. You lot are the audience. You know the clipboard's in place, so just bear with me. Don't worry, we're gonna upgrade soon, technology and stuff. But for now, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But so context. AJ's car crash in Nigeria happened on a highway described by locals as one of the deadliest roads. Forgive me if I pronounce it wrong. Ibadan Highway. And I've got Nigerian friends that have told me about this particular.
But why are you guys beefing in the comments? Like, I don't even understand. Why are you guys beefing in the comments? It don't make sense, bro. Like, man, like, we're going into 2026. Let's not beef in the comments here, because I take it everyone F's with me and they're all here for a reason, right? So cool, innit? So let's not beef in the comments over nothing. Like, do you understand? Doesn't make any sense. That's not what we're about. Like, you can have a difference of opinion, be respectful to people in the comments, because, you know what I mean? I don't want to just see comments of people crashing out. Like, it's not productive. It doesn't get us where we need to get to. You understand? You know what I'm saying? You can have your opinion. That's cool. but try to be respectful to other people, because you know what I mean. Because let's be real honest, no one ain't doing nothing in no comments. So all that's gonna happen is a bunch of violations and people getting annoyed. So we're going into 2026. So I'm saying we're all here for a reason, because I take it you all support me. So let's just focus on that. You know what I mean? Let's just focus on that and what unites us. Let's not look at what divides us. Because if we look at what divides us, we'll be here all day.
Way as well. The crash happened on Monday, yesterday, where they say 5 men. So that's the driver. AJ was behind the driver. You got Lateef, known as Lats, and you got Sina. Who was the 5th member? I'm not sure, but they say 5 men was in the SUV. So 5 men were in the Lexus SUV, which crashed into a stationary truck. AJ, we know, was injured. 2 men, lost their lives. Rest in peace. Now, the reports are suggesting that the SUV was traveling at excessive speed. And here's the thing, when we always hear about car crashes and that, it's sad that we always find out, the cars was speeding. Rest in peace, Jota, former Liverpool player. It was the same for him and his brother that lost their lives to a car accident also. The reports came out that the car was speeding, allegedly. So it's always sad to hear that as well, if that's a factor. Another report suggests that whilst they was doing an overtaking maneuver, the car crashed into the truck because of a tire burst.
Yeah, that's what you said.
There's 2 stories here. One is that they overtook and crashed. Another is that a tire burst, which led them to the crash. And remember, the truck was a parked truck. So just think of the impact alone. Now, there's a video going around, and I don't really want to talk on it, because if you've seen the video that I'm alluding to, you know what you saw. And we got to, take families into consideration, friends into consideration. So that's nothing to really speak on, but it's just crazy how people pull out their phones and film these things rather than calling for help, assistance, and things like that. I see Lin May made a statement alluding to Nigeria being a wealthy country, and how come the call for help is so distant.
Guys, you know what I just worked out right now?
Thoughts in the comments on that also.
Hold on. Oh, could you imagine?
The SUV was also driven by a local hired driver, which leads me to believe.
Listen to this. Listen to this, guys.
Here, you know these roads.
Cool. I want to sound stupid right now, yeah. But however long I've been streaming for, yeah, I kept on thinking I was streaming I kept on thinking I was streaming on Instagram, but I wasn't. Like, what? Like, wait, is Instagram moving a bit slow? Is it moving a bit slow? I think it is, yeah. So imagine this, right? I thought, okay, so Instagram moves a bit slow. Okay, it makes sense now. So I thought I was streaming on Instagram every single time I've been streaming, but I haven't. I've just had the Instagram thing open, and people kept on telling me, bro, you're not streaming on Instagram. And I was like, are you sure? But then I realized I didn't open up a separate, this is just some technology stuff for you. Because you can see it over here, like on this side. I realized I didn't open up a second screen. Like, I just didn't. So now I've done that. Insta, big up Insta. We locked in. I'm gonna be going in, and it's just like, yeah. So this is some technical stuff. Don't mind me. Yeah, let's get back to it. But yeah, I think a lot of them are just trying to create narratives to continuously push, right? Everyone that's on Instagram, you missed the first part. It was really good. I was cooking up. I can't lie. You missed the first part. The first part I was really cooking. We're streaming on YouTube. If you want to, for everyone on Instagram, it's very easy. Yeah, just go into YouTube right now. And then yeah, you can jump in on the live stream to see it properly, because you're not going to be able to see it properly. But yeah, let's get straight back in. Let's get straight back into it. You know what I'm saying?
You would know that this road that we're on is famously known for tragic incidents. Now, have you got, and this is just my opinion, or should I say me speculating, if the man them are in the car or the SUV, and for some reason you're being encouraged as a driver to speed up the process, you should know, being the driver and being from here, that's a no-go, you know? But sometimes we forget to understand that AJ's fame, if it was the case, that is bad, bear in mind, this is just assumptions, which are dangerous, by the way. AJ's so famous that I suppose any driver being encouraged to speed up would probably speed up, even though they know the roads better than AJ and his friends do, you know? But it was a hired driver. Now remember, Lateef, known as Lats, was a personal trainer. He had his brand Healthy Mindset, which was on his Instagram page. I believe he was based in Dubai, but you could see the work he was doing. He was doing some great work, man. Really trying to help the communities, the less fortunate, with all sorts of things. If you follow him, you'll know.
Yeah, man, it's kind of sad, man. Like, it's not just kind of sad, it is sad, because obviously how it's happened. I've spoken about this. Go check out the videos I put out. Obviously, where AJ is currently in his life, he's riding off the high of obviously beating Jake Paul. You know, it was, yeah. They're talking about he made 70 M's like 10 days ago. He was riding off a high. That was his core team that worked with him, that have been through everything. So I don't know, man. Like, if AJ said he was retiring after this, I couldn't begrudge him. I couldn't, because it's not just losing your coach and your personal trainer. It's losing your core. Like, you're losing. When you go look at all the clips of them, man, back in the day, they've come up with him from ground up. That's his man. Them. That's his man. Them. He's not he's not riding in the car with Eddie Hearn. Those were his brothers. So I don't know, man. Like we pray he gets, you know, like they talk about survivor's guilt, but knowing what those brothers were on, maybe I don't know. The only thing great would be to come back and to use this as some type of, yeah, to just use this as just to spur you on. Like, to just spur you on. You would use it as something to just spur you on. Or it would just be like, you know what, I've made loads of money, I don't have it in me mentally. I don't know. Either way, I'm not going to begrudge AJ. Like, he's done amazing. Do you get me? But whether or not he sticks out of it, yo, like, he's been through a lot, he's done a lot. But the only thing greater would be to come back now and do it for them. But if he chooses not to, then we're okay with that too.
What I'm talking about. I believe he even played a bit of semi-pro football as well, Tooting and Mitcham, Hillingdon Borough, etc. And you know, Sina was more strength and conditioning coach, was with AJ for a long time. He was present at the Jake Paul fight. He was in his corner. So again, man, these are like two close friends. And you know, all we can do is send our condolences. He has to try and continue the legacy that they would have wanted to see him achieve.
Facts, that's what I said.
And that's what it is. Nobody can tell you how to grieve. It all hits us differently. But just definitely thoughts, condolences to all parties involved, all family members, all friends that have had to accept this loss. And a lot of people will struggle to accept it. That's what death does, you know. I'm talking from experience. But had to start with that. You know, I know it happened yesterday, but if you've been following my channel the last few days, I would say the last week maybe, I've just been kind of putting out my jail story. And the only reason behind that was just because I felt it was right. I've got the platform to do so. And I get questioned about it so much that I just thought, let me just put it out there so it's there. You know, there's a 7-part chapter to it. So, you know, and it's not for me to glamorize or glorify it. It's just my truth. So please don't take it as I'm trying to do, you know, the glamorizing of prison thing, because I'll just state it now for the record. Prison's not cool.
Yeah, this is live, bro.
You know?
It's live.
It's not cool. If you're a hustler and you go to prison, that just means you got caught.
Thank
you're
you.
in prison for defending your family. A lot of us will be able to understand it.
Guys, you can't stunt. Bear man try to stunt me to prison. I'll be like, I never been in prison. Like, what's in prison for me? There's bare man and no gal. I'm about to say there's no money. There's money in prison, but listen, if you can't make money in the roads, why would I go into the prison to go make money? Like, that's just not even make any sense. Like this is what I'm, you know what I mean? It just doesn't make any sense. Like, prison, all these jail man try to, you can't, like any of my brothers that have been to jail, they don't try to stunt and act like jail's a bad thing. They don't ever want to go back. They was outside. So anyone that's trying to push jail to the young G's and that, you are cancer to our community and you need to be cut out. Anyone that's trying to push jail, like, bro, all prison doesn't mean you're bad. It means you got caught on the move and you couldn't bust case, or you never had enough money to bust case. Do you understand? It doesn't, we don't rate you for that over here. We rate the man that don't go prison and do a bag of F-rees. Because you, man, you're the real bad man. Once you're in the prison, you got a prison number for the rest of your life. Like, do you get me? Like, if you can't ever begrudge anyone for them treating you a certain way because you went into prison, you got to understand where we come from. We might not look at prison like that's mad, but to some people, the moment you go into prison, they don't want to hear about what it's for. They just know you've gone to prison. Do you get me? Just like for some people, drugs is drugs. It don't matter if it's weed or meth, but weed is not meth though. But guess what? To them, it's just, it comes under the same umbrella. They don't care. Like, do you get me? Do you understand? Some people just drugs. That's it. They don't differentiate between them, even though there's a difference. To them, it's just, you know what I mean? So kind of look at things like that a little bit as well.
But if it's anything to do with anything else, then it's just not cool, you know? So that's never the message. Now, moving on to this ambush versus chip.
Yeah, let's
scenario.
deal with that.
I've seen a lot of people give their opinions. I've seen a lot of blogs post up what they think's going on. This is how I'm going to break it down. Someone who used to rap, I know my opinion is warranted. The first question I want to ask is, what are we basing this off of? Does Chip's invite-only freestyle count? Or are we basing it off of Ambush's plugged in with Fumes and Chip's response?
Nah, definitely,
So let me leave.
definitely the invite. The invite's got to count because Chip was going. That's what sparked everyone saying he's dissing him, because now he didn't mention him, but he was dissing him and everyone knew he was dissing him. So when a man's dissing you, and like that was a clear diss. So I would say it started there. I would say it started there because that was the first real. We can't say the other stuff. Yeah, I would say Clue. It started with Chip invite only.
Leave the invite only to the side for a second and just talk about those two, because that would make it
so cold, bro.
piece.
So cold. That was so cold.
Before I address the diss tracks,
bro, I low-key feel as if, yeah.
For me,
I low-key feel as if, yeah, like the recent track, yeah, plugged out. It's not. You see that plugged in freestyle, blood. So you see that invite only. Nah, Chip was on bro. Chip was going mad. Then obviously the plugged out is more like a rebuttal replying. So you guys got to remember, Chip is only getting started. Like, and so is Ambush. Ambush has waited for this. Don't ever think Ambush baited Chip and hasn't seen, or Chip is war ready. Like, so going against him, knowing what he's like, means Ambush has studied. So we're gonna discover whether or not if he's gonna pass the test. But Ambush has been studying. No one can't say Ambush ain't been studying the game, he's a student of the game, but can he?
When I hear
Take down Chip,
listen, it involves certain things that I need to hear. So aggression, up-tempo beats need to be selected for me. Facts always win. Fictional stuff that I'm not sure whether it's true or false, I don't really tend to cater to that. My ear doesn't listen to pick that up. So the first question I have is, why did Ambush send for Chip in the first place? Let me know in the comments. That's what I asked myself. Why? Now remember, as far as I'm concerned, it's all my opinion. Chip gave you leverage in music when he jumped on your Jumpy remix with Skepta. That's leverage, bro. That's an important move in your music career. Something that you have to be grateful for and grateful of. And salute Chip for that. Because not any rapper of that caliber would do that. We have to understand this. We have to know this.
Now, big up Chip, big up Chip.
That's not just like the normal thing to do. The flip side to that coin is that people can say Ambush had a buzz at the time and it was beneficial for Chip and Skepta to jump on that song. But here's where I differentiate the two.
It definitely was beneficial for them to jump. That song was banging. Jumpy at the time was banging, but when the remix came out, I can't lie. Yeah, so the remix had to happen. It had to happen, but Ambush was doing his thing though. Ambush was definitely doing his thing.
They didn't need to jump on anything because whether Ambush had a buzz or not, they still was who they were. So that's just how I look at that. People like to throw this thing out there where it's like, oh, people are jumping on people's buzz. Well, if you're already cemented in this music thing, we can't look at them artists like that. If anything, it's just showing love. It's noticing something that's going on and addressing it and saying, yeah, I'm rocking with you. So Chip does that for Ambush. Cool. Something's happened. It's that time where now Ambush is sending for Chip. Okay, so let's get to it. Ambush is plugged in. He does 2 songs. One, I would say, is addressing Bouncer. He's got the street ready merch.
Street ready. You know,
all sorts of quids he's looking. And he's addressing Bouncer. He's got a chorus on it, more of a song vibe. And it's more what I know Ambush to be musically. Catchy vibe, catchy chorus, up tempo. That's how I know Ambush's music. The second song on the plugged in, he's going for Chip. He also, this is like, who gets dissed on the plug? Heady one. I see a shot at Posty talking about he declined the invite to invite only. Posty, what's going on here, buddy? I noticed that. But with regard,
he might have declined the invite, but if you go look at that, what was that one they were doing when they had all the artists coming to do the live show? I can't remember what that was. Or was it Legacy? Was it Legacy series? I'm not sure. But when Ambush come, he was one of the best live. Like we saw that went super viral. Like it reminded everyone, Frank Equa. Like it reminded everybody he is underrated. He's rated, but Ambush is rated, but he's heavily underrated.
That's the Chip.
That's crazy.
He's saying things to Chip that a lot of us want to know, like, who are you talking about? So when he talks about Gigs making Chip shake hands, is he talking about Bugsy Malone? Because he's talking about the abuser, if I'm not mistaken. And I'm thinking, well, yes, Bugsy made a career off of Chip's name. But did he abuse Chip? I'm not sure. So
Bugsy didn't just make a career off Chip's name. Bugsy built his whole career off Chip's name. His whole career. Like, prior to that, no one knew who Bugsy Malone was. Like, but he leveraged that and took it to 1 million. Like, do you understand? Brand deal, all man. He was the first person from them ways to really break through. Do you understand? Where he is now, that's another thing. But let's not act like, no, Bugsy's money was like he that was when the game started to change. Do you understand? So yeah, Bugsy definitely, yeah, Bugsy, yeah.
Might be wrong. Who's he talking about? Let me know in the comments. He talks about, Stormzy made him leave his house. That's a dark line, by the way. That's a dark line. That's a dark line because we all know, I'm sure Chips even spoke on that himself. So when I'm listening, they're the 2 lines that are making me think, okay, I'm listening. Everything else was obviously usual disrespect that you're going to get in a diss track. This guy got punched up and jewelry was taken. These are things I can't validate. So I'm just spectating. So I don't pay too much attention to them. But cool. Good delivery. Decent beat. Up tempo-ish. And to be fair to Ambush, the one thing I will say is, I'm not sure of why you did it, but you did it. But you've got the response that you was looking for, which makes it that you are somebody in this game. A lot of people will try and downplay Ambush, who he is as an artist.
No, I'm going to be real. Chip had to respond now because of that plugged in. Like the comments still now. Like Chip's going to drop another one. Like he had to respond because of the plugged in, because of the comments, Chip has to drop another one. Do you understand? But he was not gonna. Me and Chip, I fuck with Chip, man. Chip's my guy, man. I F with Chip. I rate Ambush. Like I can do both. But Chip was not gonna reply for months. He was not gonna reply. He's been busy doing he's been busy. Chip's had a very, very good year. Then he ends it with this. So it's calculated, but it's also because Ambush used it to drop a rollout. So he will do it. So everyone can benefit from this. Streams, opportunities, even a new venture with a label or something. Everyone can benefit when this is how you make the scene get bigger. The scene got smaller because people stopped replying. Like, oh, I'm too big to reply. I'm too bro. No, Wiley replied to everybody, and that's why Wiley's the GOAT. Stormzy got too big. Oh, he don't want to reply to Chip because he knows that Chip will leverage it, and he knows that his new fan base don't know who Chip is. The core grime fans do, but when Stormzy is national, they don't like international. They don't know who Chip is. Respectfully, like that, yeah. So if Chip goes and spins him now, this is gonna be like about Andrew Tate. So I'm saying to you, he got knocked up by my man. No one knew my man before. No one knew him. He was a nobody. But Tate leveraged. He's Andrew Tate. How did you fight a you and let the you beat you up? You should have never took that fight. And if you was gonna take that fight, it should have been rigged because you're Andrew Tate. Don't ever trick yourself out of your position and leverage yourself and let someone leverage you. Like, do you understand your hope? Like, you're still gonna be rich. Of course, he ain't lost no money. But whatever you fought for, you didn't need it. You didn't need the money. Even if they gave you 10 M's, them 10 M's ain't worth it because when you look back, what has it cost you? Your whole image of being the alpha male, the whole image of I can fight, everything that you built got taken down by a young G. You're 40 years old. What the hell are you doing fighting a 22-year-old in the ring? You already know. Like, and this is for the man them. On the roads, I'll bang up your head, bro. But in the ring, you want to fight a 20-year-old, a 22-year-old? Like, it's not about how good you are. It's also about stamina and fitness. Do you get me? This is the truth. And he leveraged it. So, guys, don't let someone leverage your position. Do you get me? And get you out of here. You know what I mean?
To get the response from Chip tells me you're somebody, bro. My opinion. So ambush goes, cool. We wait for Chip. Chip has replied. Now, here's what I will say. Where I feel like Chip let me down was the beat selection, because the tempo of that let me know what kind of vibe he was going to be on. Now, you got to remember, we all know Chip is a lyricist, bro. He's been in these positions many a times before. He knows how to navigate through this field. But when I heard the selection of his beat, I kind of knew what Chip I was going to get. The one that's showing he's not really interested in it. He's not hungry for this. Whereas Ambush, to me, seemed hungry for this. Like, it's his time. He needs to prove. He's got a point to prove. It's goal time for Ambush. Whereas Chip, I felt was more like, I'm going to reply to you because you're causing a bit of noise around my name now. So I need to make you know that I'm listening and I'm hearing. But flow-wise, Chip, salute. Flows on flows. Delivery, always correct. He's saying things in there that to me are factual. So I hear those things. And how can we forget how the song even starts? The intro of the song, bro. You've got Ambush, a voice not from Ambush, asking you for help. It's over, buddy. What are we doing there? Not only is he asking you for help, he's paying homage. Yeah? Gracefully.
I can't lie.
He's letting you know you are the guy. Help me.
But Ambush has got
Hearing
another.
that, I'm like, ooh, dark. It's crazy. Yeah. So straight away, I'm saying, ooh. Then, like I said, I heard the beat, so I knew what kind of Chip I was gonna get. And he's saying the facts, you know, your biggest song has him on it. Your biggest moment has Chip on it. These are facts. We can't escape that. These are facts. So now, summarizing the both of the songs, I'm saying to myself, I would listen to Chip's verse or Chip's diss for clever punchlines, you know, the bad boy Mace punchlines in there. There's many others. But I would listen to Ambush's one for energy and probably disrespect. If Ambush has facts in his verse that I'm not aware of, then to Ambush, he's saying a lot of facts. To me, the only facts I'm aware of is the Stormzy line. When I listen to Chip, the two moments, one he's on your biggest song, one he gave you your biggest moment. That's facts. The third biggest fact is on your intro, you're letting him know he's the GOAT. And you want his help. It's over, buddy. So for me, I have to give it to Chip. I have to say 1-0 Chip.
See, it's a strange one because Chip rebutted everything. I think it's 1-1. I have to give it. I just think it's 1-1. So when I say 1-1, because if it's 1-0, I don't think. Or if we're gonna give scores, we got to score after. We got to score. We got to go again. We got to run it back because we just can't get we just got to run it back. He's just starting. Do you get me? No, you said you give it it's just Chip killed it, but it's not over now. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's a weird one. If we're counting the invite only was cold. You can't say that wasn't cold. That was the invite only to me is colder than the plugged out. Plugged out is cold, but the invite only, go watch the invite only again. Go watch it. Go watch invite only again and then come back and tell me if that ain't cold. And he didn't mention my man's name once. Do you get me? So the invite only is cold, man. It's got to be cold.
I have to. Because if you take away the bouncer one at the beginning, where he's talking about bouncer and heady one, I believe, and it's just the Chip one, yeah, he's saying some disrespect in there, and it's for street brothers, isn't it? Ambush it's like the streets are gonna like that. Do you get what I'm saying? But if we're talking about the majority, I could see why they would probably go with Chip. Do you get what I'm saying? Because we know the streets is small percentages. So I personally would say I go 1-0 Chip on this. I feel like Chip though, all right, cool. This sounds crazy because I feel like Chip does need to go again, which would indicate so what are you saying? Ambush is winning then? No. I feel like Chip didn't put the nail in the coffin with this. He didn't seem so eager for this to be involved in.
I'll just be honest, Chip didn't want to do this, and this is a rebuttal. The real beef starts after this, not now. Because basically what's happened is Ambush needs to reply again, or Chip will just drop again, into the body. So Ambush leaked something, said about who'll drop another track if it gets 100,000. I don't know how many comments he wanted, but Ambush allow them comments and just drop it. Do you get me? But it's just starting now. Ambush hasn't done all of this to drop one rhythm and for people to give it to Chip. He wants to make sure that this is scored, innit? You know what I mean? So that's what he's on. He wants to make sure this is scored properly.
Yes, it just seemed like he did it because he felt like he just had to do it. And sometimes I think that's wrong. If you're an artist in that position, just don't do it. I love to see it. So I'm not suggesting, don't do it. No, we will want to see this, but if you're going to step in the field 10 toes down. Select the beat that's aggressive. Be aggressive. It's this songs. Not no time for no, I'm just going to tell you about yourself, which I feel like that's what...
I don't know how long it'll take for Ambush to reply, but we just got to remember, Chip don't reply Chip will pick when he replies and once it starts, isn't it? You get me? So I don't think it's been set on a time, but basically it's 1-1. So Ambush got to kind of reply. You got to drop a reply tomorrow. Really. Or yeah, he's got a reply loaded. Yeah, he's got one reloaded, but is he gonna? He said. Remember, Ambush he's ready for this. Look, he's got the street ready merch. He's dropped his album. This is all part of his rollout, and Chip has entered the rollout session. So he's not doing this all just to do one track and go hide. He thinks he's better than Chip. Okay, that's what he's saying. So he's going to go and show. He said. He's going to go and show everything. He said 2,000 comments on IG to drop it. No, bro, he said 100,000 as he calmed it down now. Because he was talking 100,000 over a million. I was like, bro, just drop it, man. Allow it. You know what I mean? Allow it, bro. Just drop it. The man am waiting.
Shit done. I still feel like he's 1-0 up, though. I do. Because of the points I've proven already. But where do we go from here? Is what I want to see. I do believe Ambush goes again because why would he not? He's announced his tape or his album drops at the end of January.
I said that.
this is perfect traction towards that. And we're all here to support it, because I would like to see Ambush do well with his music, personally. I'm not against anybody that's in the field of music, because I was in the field. I know how difficult it is. So this is good traction for Ambush right now. And I feel like because Chip has engaged, you can't back out now. Obviously you can. You're your own man. Do what you feel.
Yeah.
But you've engaged. So if Ambush forwards again, you're going to have to forward again. But this time you're going to have to really think about what you're doing and, you know, take it there. All round. You're going to have to show interest. Because I don't feel like you was interested. This is just my opinion, by the way. So let me know how you lot feel about it all. That's what the comments is there for. You know where we're at, man. Again, rest in peace, Sina, Lateef. Condolences to the family. Salute to AJ. Get well soon, brother.
Yeah, cool. Big up Clue for that, man. So yeah, man, guys, look, this is what's kind of what's going on right now. Like RIP Sina as well. RIP Lateef. Bouncer's currently doing breakdowns. He spoke on the Ginger Jay scenario, so we broke that down a little bit. And then obviously he brought down the Chip scenario, and yeah, man, it's he said comments, okay, just get me. All right, cool. So we're gonna react to the next one, guys. Can you all turn on your notifications tomorrow at 9:30? If you're not going out for New Year's Eve, then make sure you pull up, you join me, because we shall be streaming to the New Year's Day. So I'm gonna have my little juice here. Don't even drink like that, but we got to toast something for the New Year's, right? So hopefully you guys can do that too. If you're going out, be safe, because you know how mad it is. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you, especially with the Andy Joshua scenario. It's mad right now. I want to see everyone in 2026, okay? So if that means sitting in your damn yard and not doing anything to protect yourself, then please do that, because nothing is more gangster than returning home, to your family, okay? And that's all and that's all I want to say. So yeah, 2026, we're gonna go straight into a positive. We want to push the positive. So tomorrow is gonna be about we're gonna break down the year. Obviously, go look at the go look at the video. We're gonna go break down the year, but after we break it down, we're gonna we're gonna just look at the, like, we're gonna talk about what you plan for the year. You know, like, I don't want to say resolutions, because you know, like, when people make resolutions, they always get them wrong and that, innit? Or they always whatever. But I just wanna give you guys an opportunity to talk about some of these things. You get me? To talk about what our plans and what's going on. So that's what we're gonna be doing tomorrow. That's the there you go. So that's the artwork. Get me? So we're gonna be breaking this down tomorrow. So make sure we're gonna be doing it from 9:30 tomorrow, 9:30 p.m. So go turn the notification bells if you haven't done already. What are you playing at? 1.6. Okay. All right, guys. It looks like tomorrow he might drop it tonight. Because people want to hear it tonight, but I'll react to it tomorrow. So he drops it tonight, I'll react to it tomorrow, innit? Yeah. Because I need to go get some food and get some rest. But don't worry, I'm definitely gonna react to it tomorrow. So if he drops it before then, someone DM me on Instagram, and if he drops it before then, or comment on the video and say, oh, he's dropped it, and at the link in it in the comments, and then I'll get straight to it, man. But I just want to big you guys up. Big up Matt, big up Anonymous. Like, you man are always here showing love. I appreciate you, man. There, come on, make sure you, man, look after yourself, because I got to see you in 2020. I got to see you in the next year. Do you get me? Got to see you in the next year, man. Yeah. So big up everybody. I appreciate all my supporters. I appreciate all my core team, guys. If you want to support the channel, you can. It's so easy. The easiest thing to do is to subscribe. That's one way to support the channel. The next easiest thing is to turn on your notification bells. The easiest thing to do is to like a video, because it doesn't cost you anything to like a video, right? It's free. And to, if you want to support with a super chat, you can. It's a one-off donation, and to hype the video, because by hyping it, push up the leaderboard, and then the more people get to see it, right? So if you enjoy my content, then share it with someone that you're going to enjoy it with too. You know what I'm trying to say? Guys, I appreciate everybody. Once again, my name is China. I'm the man's voice. Look after yourself, man. Like, look after yourself, car. We're almost there. We're not quite there yet. We're almost there. So whatever you're doing, drive safely. Go spend your time with your family. Like, just Tell your loved ones that you love them, you appreciate them. Time waits for no man or woman. And you saw what happened with AJ a day ago, man. No, none of them believed that his life would be the way it is now. And we've seen some of the most graphic images that are currently still over my body. You get me? So because of that, is kind of why I'm moving like this. So yeah. All right, man. We just hit the 2-hour mark. Big up everybody that joined the street. Anonymous. Bless up every single time, my guy. Every single time, my guy. Yeah. All right, guys. We'll lock in tomorrow, man. I want to make sure all of you guys bring yourself in. It's been the last 48 hours has been going mad, but we just got 24 plus. We just listen. It's like 24 and 15 or 14 minutes to go. 23 and 14 minutes to go before the new year. Everybody bring yourself back. All right, guys, I'm going to leave you my theme music. Please enjoy my theme music. Get a little dance in the comments. And we are out.